What's up, guys? Today is day 245 of Deadlift Everyday, and today the program called for 7 singles at 77.5% on the Zercher deadlift. And as I was already expecting, the back felt a bit stiff this morning. The good thing is, though, is that it does still seem to be improving by the day, because when I started having back issues, there were 3 places on my back where I could feel the pain. Not only during the lift itself, but also when pressing down on the vertebrae with my fingers. That was also the time I was keeping my hips very low at the start of the Zercher deadlift. So there were also more places of extreme flexion of my back. Now that I'm keeping them a bit higher, it seems that the back is recovering from the top down. So the top 2 vertebrae which were affected are still a little sore to the touch, but they don't bother me during the lift anymore. The lower vertebrae, which is about halfway up my lower back, is still both sore to the touch, and it also bothers me during the lift. The strange thing is, though, is that for some reason it isn't bothered when lifting the weight off the floor anymore, but only at lockout, at the point where my hips come forward and I straighten out my back. I've also found that when bracing and actually trying to breathe into my pelvis, that my back feels the best. Almost like I am forcing the air against the affected vertebrae and pushing it outwards. I don't even know if that is physically possible, but it at least feels like I'm doing that. So I really feel like I am still moving in the right direction. With that said, I do think that once I've completed this week of training, that I should move on to a Zercher deadlift variation from the blocks or the pins, just so I can let my lower back recover from the full Zercher deadlifts. That way I'll still get practice with the Zercher deadlift, but with less strain on my lower back. The only thing I have to figure out is what max to use to calculate my working weights, but I'll probably stay on the conservative side. Maybe I'll just continue by adding 2.5 kilos to this week's weights and then take that as my 70% and go from there. I think that should be a solid approach, but let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.